to look at, that's about as much as I'm going to quote. I'm going to quote one more sentence. What's the precedent for such an arrangement in our Gaudiya Sampradaya? And the answer given is, in reply, we must all admit insufficient knowledge of our Sampradaya history to authoritatively and completely answer such a question. Now, when you say that a little bit more pointedly, what it is there is none. What's the evidence for a precedent? There is none. We haven't come up with any, period. And it leaves room that perhaps in the future, at some other time undesignated, there might be evidence forthcoming. Everyone knows what Srila Prabhupada's policy was on post-dated checks. We do not accept them. And we regard it as evidence of bluffing. There is no precedent. That's the straightforward answer. We have no precedent. Then the next argument made is, Srila Prabhupada did many unprecedented things. That's true. Srila Prabhupada can do many unprecedented things. That's also true. But to argue that Srila Prabhupada can do something unprecedented is not the same as arguing that he did something unprecedented. You have to prove it. Srila Prabhupada could have appointed zebras to initiate in the future. He can do anything. He could eat the whole world. But he didn't. So there is no precedent mentioned. And it's not enough just to say, well, Prabhupada could have done it if he'd wanted to. Now, next, what's the standard understanding? Okay, what's the standard understanding that existed in Srila Prabhupada's time about the disciplic succession? There might be some argument made that in Prabhupada's time we all understood there was going to be a rtvik guru system dating back from the days of Rebharinandan Swami's appointment to chant on beads. Let's look at what the real system was. I propose that what was understood in Prabhupada's time, what was understood before Prabhupada's time, the standard understanding of disciplic succession implied in the very words is that after the departure of your spiritual master, you initiate. After one generation comes the next generation, then the next generation, then the next generation. That was my understanding from 1968 till 1977, and I consider myself fairly safe in saying that that was the general understanding. Why do I consider myself safe in saying it? Where did we get that understanding? We didn't know anything when we came to ISKCON. Where did we get this understanding about disciplic succession? We got it from Prabhupada. Now, let's examine some misunderstanding from the past which may illuminate things further. I'm going back to August 1968, where Chutananda Maharaj had apparently proposed to Srila Prabhupada that he himself could initiate disciples. The first thing I warn Chutananda, do not try to initiate. You are not in proper position now, in 1968, to initiate anyone. Besides that, the etiquette is that so long the spiritual master is present, all prospective disciples should be brought to him. That's August 21st, 68.